Hello, trust you're doing well. Sometimes we make decision in a rush, only to regret it later because we didn't even take time to seek God's direction. I know how easy it is to get caught up in emotions, or you feel the pressure to act quickly. Let's be realistic. We ought not to make critical decisions without first hearing from God. There is something powerful about learning to wait for His voice. Sometimes it is not easy. Yeah, I know that we want answers fast, and our emotions can push us into decisions we are not ready to make. But God wants us to be led by His Spirit, not by our feelings or by guessing here. So, before you make a big decision, whether it's about a job, a relationship, or even a new direction for your life, it is essential to wait, to pause, and ask God, what do you want me to do? The book of Proverbs chapter 3 verse 6 reminds us, it says, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. So waiting to hear from God is not a sign of weakness or indecisiveness. It is wisdom. God knows the end from the beginning. He sees things we can't see. So when we wait for His voice, we are repositioning ourselves for success, and we avoid unnecessary pain, and we work in His purpose. Now, for instance, if you find it difficult to hear from God right now, don't feel discouraged. Sometimes we all need guidance. So all you need to do is to find a godly discipler, not just a mentor, someone who knows the ways of God and can help you discern His voice. So, but don't stop there. Our goal, and your goal, is to grow in your relationship with God to the point where you can hear from Him directly. So you shouldn't always rely on others to tell you what God is saying. You are His child, and He desires to speak to you personally. In this life, we've all made decisions without waiting on God's voice. And with you, how did it turn out? So, we need to take a moment and reflect on any current situation we are facing right now and ask yourself, have I brought it before God? Have you truly listened for His direction? Or are you moving based on feelings and pressure? It is time to seek God's face, and it's time to seek God's voice. So before you make your next decision, big or small, we have to be patient to ask God for guidance. If you find yourself unsure, be patient and wait for clarity. God speaks in many ways, through His word, through prayer, and sometimes through the wise counsel of others. People we call fathers, people we call discipler. So, but remember, the ultimate goal is to develop your own ability to hear from God. The more you spend time in His presence, the clearer His voice will become. So making decision without hearing from God is risky. You might end up walking in something He never intended for your life. But when you learn to listen for His voice, you can make decisions with confidence, knowing you are in alignment with His perfect plan for your life. Don't let emotions or external pressure lead you. Let God take the lead. Thank you for listening. Stay blessed.